So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Goes to the pistol formation now. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
That's an important first down on that running play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. To the air, it's Barkow. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Dumps it down to the back. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
They'll run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got it with room to roam. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Tennessee.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Important point after attempt. PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. First play looking to throw it. Looks left and finds his target there. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Chris, how about this? Right out of the gate, this offense says, we are going to our star on the outside, and this guy delivers for a big first down. That's how you want to start a game.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. We'll give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Toss play to the running back going left. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Looking downfield. It's Barkow. Throwing for his running back. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He flips it to the back across the middle. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up fourth down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
And the Vols will bring their punt team on the field now. not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. Play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. They'll run it from the gun. Defense will make the stop, and what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. It's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Big throw by the quarterback off the RPO. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Set up here. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Catch made in space. Look out. Now here he goes. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, SMU.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
And they tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Scanning the field. It's Barkow. Fires it to the wide end. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
The offense will begin now with excellent field position. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's an out route, the catch made. They'll get him, but he put the spin cycle on that defender. Wow. And the Mustangs come to the line in the hurry up.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. That sack makes it second down and forever.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
Breaks into the clear. Powering through the defender. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Mustangs. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And the extra point goes up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Caught the ball behind the line of scrimmage.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. To throw, it's Barkow. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Receiver in motion now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pass not complete. Misfire in 1st down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. They'll hand it off. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, SMU.
It's 3rd down for the offense. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot right down the middle. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
Fourth down, the offense will go for it. From the shotgun, drops back. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. The Mustangs come up to the line in a hurry-up. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. He's hit as he throws it. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, SMU.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. We'll start at the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Fires it down the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third, and here comes a deep shot. Oh, the pass is picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. Now the 40. Out past the 30. They bring him down. That could be a game-changing pick and return.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. And the Mustangs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. And here's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Down he goes. It's a sack.
That's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. He steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass. It's Savage. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grabbed by the receiver. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
The Volunteers getting set on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Catch made on the out route. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Fires quickly to the left. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Back to throw. It's Savage. Defense is coming after him. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The Vols will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the punt bounces out of bounds. They'll spot it near the 40. Time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can he make something happen? And there's the handoff. 1st down, looking for more now. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. 1st down at the 45. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Finds room at the 30. He's in the clear. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this 1st half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this 1st half.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Volunteers will kick it away to get us going in the 2nd half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the SMU offense is back on the field now. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive 1st half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the 3rd. That'll be enough for a 1st down, brought down at the 43.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Gain on the 1st play moves it to the 43. It'll be 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking for the wide out. And the ball is picked off.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Offense comes up on 2nd and 5 after the penalty. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the move now. He's going to take off here. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play. Second down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Just really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up into the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Direct snap to the back. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Offense facing 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, SMU.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Tennessee, 7.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Wide open downfield. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Dropping back, and Savage. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend, and that's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
And the pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play. Second down after the incompletion. It's a draw. He gets loose. That play moves the ball across midfield to be set up with a first down at the 41.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Bringing pressure. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
No, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And the wideout goes in motion. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking for his back. And that catch is hauled in. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. The Mustangs will crank up the tempo.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Offense getting set. It's second down.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
He shreds the tackle. Good enough for first down yardage. And the Mustangs come to the line to set a fresh set of downs.
First down for the offense.
A handoff from the shotgun. They try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Second down, looking to throw it. Caught in the flat by the running back. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
That completion sets up an important third down play. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Mustangs. That's how you finish a play.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now for the 25. He hands it to the back. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Looking to throw. It's Savage. He fires this throw and is intercepted. He could go.